Hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
everyone. My name is Chantele Francis, and this is my co-host.
Michael Pez.
And we're with Realness, talking about Rupaul's Drag Race, Season 10, Episode 4, The Last Ball on Earth is the name of the episode.
They had to really show a lot of looks in this episode.
A lot of looks, and you got to see a lot of the personality, I'd say. So we start off at the workroom after, Yuha was eliminated. And yeah, all I remember is Monet throwing another sponge.
And they're like, where are these coming from? And I've seen so many memes that's like, hey, Monet, stop trying to make sponge happen. It's like, fetch.
Well,
it's not gonna happen.
It's kind of getting being a thing. I think she should keep doing it because it might carry like Miss Vanjie.
And it might carry purse first.
I don't know what that means.
Purse first. Walk into the room first, purse first.
Oh,
you know how Bob just brought that into that season? Then all of a sudden everyone was starting to say purse. Then he came out with a song for it. So who knows? If Monet Exchange wins, she might come out with a song called Sponge. I don't know.
Exactly. And to be fair, I actually like the sponge dress more than it seemed to be getting praise.
Everyone hated it.
I thought it was interesting.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
A nice, useful, different use of the materials. It wasn't just like a shower curtain, and you know what I mean. It was.
It's the one outfit that you could get wet in.
Yeah, exactly. She could have done maybe spray painted it black or something, so it'd be a little bit less obvious. But I didn't mind the dress. I thought it was smart.
If you were wearing that dress and you fell into a pool, what would happen?
Float. You would float. I found it funny though that they didn't give a shit about whose gloves they were. That I think.
But that was a dig. That's like a dig.
Yeah, of course. But Asia borrowed gloves from Blair for her Tweety Bird costume, and nobody was giving her any shade for that, which is fine though. I mean, I think the thing is that Asia is likable and Miss Vixen isn't. So people are just trying to find, Aquaria is just trying to find anything that she can throw at Miss Vixen just to cut her down,
Yeah.
So what do you think about
the Vixen has painted herself into this character, but she keeps saying okay, so if you watch Untitled, she is saying that she's getting painted as the angry black chick.
Well, she's actually.
But that's what I mean. She's all of these camera crew people, she points all at them. She's all these people here are painting me out to be like this because of you, Aquaria. And Aquaria starts crying.
Well, the Vixen even called herself a bulldog. You know what I mean? So that's not someone that's the victim here.
No, it's it's a waste of time that you're acting like this. You're taking away from this experience by acting like such a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but because she's on my team, I support her. But
I know.
She's just toxic to me. I'm oh, you're just nasty Venom. I don't know. Maybe she's different in real life. Maybe this show is bringing out that side in her because she feels. Because I can imagine, how nerve-wracking it would be, and always having to be on your A game and everybody judging you. I can see how it could take a toll, and maybe that's just how she reacts. And maybe in real life she's normal. But
right, yeah.
If the version of herself that I'm seeing on this show is who she is in real life, I don't know how she functions as an adult. Maybe she's.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to work with her. I wouldn't want to work with her on the show.
No.
No.
What do you think about the fight between Monique and Mayhem?
Monique. Oh, that. Monique has the right to be feel hurt by that for sure, and Mayhem has the right to throw her under the bus. whatever.
Do you really think that she threw her under the bus when she was asked a specific question and she answered it honestly? And I didn't feel as though she was being malicious about how she was.
No, of course not. She wasn't doing it to say, but she was doing it to save her ass. She needed to like.
Well,
she didn't do well in the competition, and she just had to say something. Like she was like, "This is how I felt. I felt like I wasn't really given a lot of stuff to do because of our team leader." And Monique is very.
Yeah,
direct.
You wouldn't want to go against what she was saying, or like, I can understand someone not wanting to express their opinion, not wanting it to be shot down. And sometimes when you come across these big personalities, you're just kind of like, I'll just go with the flow. And they think that that's what being a team player is. But it's kind of difficult in a show like this where team player works, but not at the expense of your life in the game.
Right.
So, I mean, I personally think it's a little bit of a cop-out for Mayhem to be like, well, she wouldn't let me speak. Like, you're a grown man and a grown woman. Like, if you want to do something in a challenge, fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's an individual competition show.
I think that I think it was that week where she just didn't want, she thought she was okay by just sitting back and not doing anything.
Never do that. Monique says something. She's like, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. The light is on. Kind of taking quotes from the Bible. These Bible quotes. So this season is about the Bible quotes. Last All-Star season was about Game of Thrones. Let's see how many Bible references will be in the rest of the season by Miss Monique.
When was the last time you went to church? I asked somebody that the other day, and I was like, because I went to a funeral last week, and that was like, I was at a church, and I was like, this was weird. I haven't been to church in a long time. I didn't burn, which is great.
I guess I've been to a wedding recently.
Was it like a massy wedding though?
Where we had to like sing hymns.
Well, like I'm not expecting you to sing, but like, yeah.
No. Oh, well, last year I went to a funeral and I had to sing hymns.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like,
okay. It was just a very interesting experience being the age that I am now, and then like when I used to be like in Catholic school, and it was just funny that you just mentioned like church and stuff, because I was like, when was the last time you went to church?
So that's what I can remember. I don't think I've been to a church in Toronto in a long time. Was when I went to Jamaica for my grandfather's funeral, and there were hymns that were selected by the Reverend.
Minister? Priest? Rabbi?
No. Minister? Maybe? Friend? Friend of the family?
Priest.
No.
I don't know. Church. Anyway, so then we go into
the mini challenge.
The mini challenge, which was photobombing.
Celebrity photobomb. I didn't really write down what each of them were, but did any of them stand out for you?
Cracker and Serena Williams. Cracker just like took her whole wig off and just did that. Eureka using the word Puswachi was hilarious because like he's talking about Rihanna and touching her. He goes, "What does Puswachi mean?" He's like, "Her vagina." It was so funny. I mean, Aquaria wins this competition.
What did she do?
Like, it's kind of a weird challenge. Like, come on. Like, okay, so out of all these people, oh, that person photobombs it. Like, it's not.
What did she do in her thing?
It was like with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
Poop on the. She pooped. Someone pooped. Is that her?
I guess that's what she did. Hold on, let me just quickly see that. She
totally can't remember. I mean, I was gonna go back and re-watch it and write it down. And I was like, actually, this was a 2-hour episode. I don't have time for this. Not this week.
It was just her, just dodging Kanye and. Oh, she was picking up dog shit.
Oh.
That's what it was. She's picking up poop on the.
But I think it was supposed to be Kim's poop. No.
Maybe it was. Either way, she wins, and that gets you points for a mini.
Write this down now.
Finally, Finally. So you get points for the mini challenge, which is great, and she wins.
Mini challenge is 10 points.
Yay! She wins. Oh, and then the guy from the pit crew that was on like the first 4 seasons comes in. He's wearing clothes, and they don't recognize him.
It's funny how that happens, where people don't recognize people with their clothes on.
Wait a second. Take your shirt off. Oh, it's you.
I know. You.
It's you.
I don't know if I think it was a confession of some sort, but in Monique's head, she really feels that RuPaul loves that sponge dress. But you know what? So she's hoping though that I said Monique, but I meant Monet. That the red dress that she's making is going to work out. I'm like, in my heart of hearts, I like the sponge dress personally, but that material, not going to work. Oh shit!
What is that material?
Yeah, we jumped a little bit ahead, guys. So like we've gotten to the main challenge. Sorry, guys. Which is the last ball on Earth. They have to do 3 looks, which is like insane. So the first one is Alaskan Winter Realness. Second look is
Summer
Realness Fur. Miami Summer Realness Fur. And then the third one is Martian Eleganza Extravaganza. Glamour Couture on Mars. Glamour Couture on Mars.
Which would be fun, because basically it's like you're doing an Alaskan...
Yeah, like a hot look, a cold look, and like a space look.
Which is fun. That's cool.
And so that's when they get in the confessionals with the different girls, with like the looks that they're doing. And how did they get their material again?
I think they were just like, there was a bunch of material there, and then they got to like pick.
Did Aquaria get to pick it for them or no? Or they had to pick their own?
I bet you sure about that.
I forget now. I feel like maybe Aquaria could pick first.
Maybe she got to pick whatever she wanted.
So Monet got this really hard to work with, like red vinyl sofa quilted material. And it's just like, she doesn't know how to sew, and it's also a difficult material. So I was kind of like...
Yeah, it looked like just like plastic, but it looked like it had air pockets in it. I don't know what it looked like. It looked like this... I would not have picked that to work with.
Yeah, me neither, especially if you're not really... I like it. I like the sponge dress.
That's fine. It's just this... I guess they were all just like, oh, come on, girl, sponges. I don't know.
That was crazy. And then you have your favorite line, Miss Vanjie.
Oh, then they just come back with that. I swear to God, like that. I want to like make a meme, or I want to make something and just like put it to rest.
Did you? No, I don't want to put it to rest. I want to stay around for a while. Did you? I said it to you. Did you see when? What's her name? I sent you Kathy Griffin, Miss Vanjie.
I didn't see that.
Like, so funny.
Like I don't know if I said it on this, like I said it to you, or we said it on the last episode, where it's like Miss Vanjie actually like liked somebody's comment of how like it was graffitied in the washroom at my work in one of the stalls. In the stalls, like I was like, so I went to the boss. I was like, so someone graffitied in our washroom like the other day, and this was like last Tuesday. And they go, what does it say? And I go, Miss Vanjie was here. And then my boss was like, that's funny, leave it.
It's funny, Miss Vanjie.
That is funny.
I'd probably leave it too.
Oh God.
You do see like Asia's helping all the other queens out, kind of like people are asking for her advice. She's kind of even helping Monet with how to, to sew that quilted garment upside down. It was gonna be easier this way. Like she's giving a lot of help to a lot of people, and I don't know who coined it, but they're calling her the Black Martha Stewart here. And she also feels like she's kind of like the mother of the group, which is really sweet. Cause like, I know that you weren't feeling her, Asia, in the beginning, but how do you feel about her now?
I feel great for her now.
I think she's like a nice person.
Yeah, I think maybe I took her nice, like, so, hey, you know what? When you meet a nice drag queen, you're kind of like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're usually, if they're like cracking a quip or like something funny or saying something really suggestive or being a complete bitch, that's what I'm like used to. So when I meet a drag queen that's actually nice and like talking, it's like maybe there's something wrong with them. So maybe that's why I at first didn't like her.
Well, she's quite of a lovely little person, and I like her banter that I think we talked about it in this episode a little bit later, between her, Monique, and Monet. They kind of are always like, yeah, we do talk about the three of them later on, but I like their little group there. So I don't know why I wrote this, but Aquaria says she's like, I'm like Gandhi. Do you remember her saying that, or why she's?
No, I don't remember her saying that. She's nothing like Gandhi. Okay.
Yeah, no, but
is she the Gandhi of drag? That'd be the worst.
Because like, she's skinny.
I guess.
Maybe
she's so holy and she's so like. I don't know. No.
Someone talks about Monique's signature laugh, which I think is great too. Can you get that?
I get that.
It'll be not too far down.
Monique's confessionals are hilarious. Oh, is it the screaming?
It just popped. Oh my god. Yeah, it pops. I'm gonna try this other flimsy ass.
See, that would be so like hard to be a big girl and like having to like make outfits for your big body
and make it look good. Like
yeah, make it look good.
It's like you need to pretty much have like a body like Aquaria to make everything you put on you look good. That's like
the laugh.
Doesn't want to show us the laugh. But Blair is kind of saying though that like I don't know who she's worried about, but that she can't come out in a corset and pants to a design challenge. Who's doing that? Probably everybody. Oh, it's about Dusty. Dusty. She's like ...
Yeah, that's who's on right now. And then it's like Dusty and like I like Blair St. Clair. I don't know.
Well, she's really a gorgeous woman.
Oh, gorgeous woman, and like it's super young.
So,
I don't think Blair St. Clair's gonna go home anytime soon.
No, I think she's in it for the long haul. She's too fishy to not stay for a while.
I can't wait for Snatch Game for this season.
That might be next episode.
Oh, it might be next episode. So like I can't wait for Snatch Game in this episode, like in this season. I want to see who these queens bring out. I love Snatch Game. I think Snatch Game for like All Stars. You already kind of knew that they already did it, but it's like it really like it. There's a solid line down it.
Do you think that Blair St. Clair will do Miley Cyrus?
No, I feel like she's gonna do some like she might do Emma Stone, like La La Land kind of thing.
I think Miley Cyrus, when she was always doing her twerking thing and like her like with like her little like I don't know. I just think it's a little more iconic, and I feel like she could make her face look like Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I just can't wait to see who Aquaria or Cracker does.
I don't think Cracker's that funny. Hot take.
No, you don't think so?
I don't really laugh. She's just weird.
Oh, Cracker, I think is funny. And I'm disgusting. That was my favorite line.
Moving on. So, yeah, I wrote down, I'm like, the Vixen's looks is so arts and craftsy, and I don't know. He is like the fire starter in Chicago, and I'm like, I just don't. I don't like it. I don't like that.
Well, yeah, we were just talking before we started filming this. I have to say though, like watching Untucked, like all the past seasons of Untucked, like not back like when season 2 or 3 when Chantele like loses it and stuff, and 4 and 5 they were really good as well. But this is the first time I've watched Untucked in a while where it was like those early seasons where they just fight, and it's kind of uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable watching it because they really go at it. Vixen and Eureka go at it this episode that just passed. The episode before that was the Vixen and Aquaria. And even Cracker was stepping in there. Like, people are like, you don't have to be so at a 10 all the time to the Vixen. Like, can you just be like a 5 or whatever? Like, just keep it like, she goes, I will never be a 5. I'm always a 10. I'm always going to be at a 10. And like, if you don't like it, and then Aquaria starts crying. And then, like, it's very...
I mean, you keep on suggesting for me to watch it, and, like, I can't actually watch that. Like, fighting, I can't watch. I would love to be able to watch all the Housewives of wherever.
Oh, God.
Like, there's just too many fights that it's about nothing. And it's just loud, and I don't mind a good fight where good points are being laid, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you can see someone's points are getting across, and then you can see them getting hurt. Like, if it's like a well-balanced fight, I don't mind watching that. But when it's just like, like, it's too much. I can't hear it. I just tune out and I turn off. So I can't watch. I don't think I can watch Untucked. I'll try, but I might have to fast forward.
Well, it's only honestly, it's a half hour, and like it's over before you know it.
But it's so cute about Blair, though. So many people ask her, "Where's your mom?" I mean, she does look 16 or 14, or even 12. If someone said she's just like a 12-year-old that just looks a little bit more older.
That is a young-looking boy. The rest is like, is that the film crew's son?
Miss Cracker was saying that in New York, though, that Monet shows up in New York with no tuck and no wig, and like the audiences just eat it up. But this is RuPaul's Drag Race, which is true, and like, I get that people want to do what they've been doing in their, New York or whatever, and like that basically got them on the show. But I think they're forgetting that they need to elevate it, for a TV show, and it's a competition. It's not you doing your thing; it's you doing your thing at a 10, like at the top. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And I feel though that some of these queens do need to step it up a little bit from what their norm is.
For example, if any of these queens that I've seen in Toronto, like I've seen them do some wicked looks, and then I've seen them go like half-ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, but you notice it when they're half-assed, because when they're good, they're good. So like, if all of a sudden Mayhem's going to shine in episode 1, and then the third episode is in the bottom because she's not that great.
Mm-hmm.
They've noticed that. They'll notice that, like, that's when they say you weren't noticeable in that little competition. And then that's when...
With Mayhem specifically, though, I think that she'll maybe last a little bit longer just because her looks are very polished. And I think polished looks like keep you safe. They won't win, but they won't make you lose.
True.
So Blair thinks of Asia as a mother figure. Was it who lost both their parents? Oh, it was Asia that lost both their parents at 27. Yes. Which is like, that's a tough pill to swallow. Like, I'm really happy that she's a lot of people can go down a different road if that had happened to them. And like the fact that she's still doing what she loves and she's helpful and she's kind and like supportive to the other queens, it's like, that's amazing. That's the way I would hope a lot of people would react to, losing their parents at such a young age.
Well, so you're here to Asia O'Hara up for Miss Congeniality right now.
Oh yeah. Do we have that on our point system? We should add it.
We should have a Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, we could.
If you're Miss Congeniality.
15?
What's that? Yeah, 15 points.
I'll write that down after.
But right now, Miss Vanjie is also up for Miss Congeniality, and I got hers.
I think that I have a better shot.
I don't know about that. Miss Vanjie could get we can make it go viral more. So like.
So Miss Cracker, she's also a little bit of a shit disturber. I'm sure she was prompted by the producers in some sort of way, shape, or form, but she asks Aquarius about her life and how rumor has it is that she has a sugar daddy. What do you think about that?
It's just probably one of those things where it's like, let's just keep why don't you guys talk about this during the episode?
Yeah, what was that rumor about Miss Cracker or about Aquaria? And it's like they had to get Miss Cracker to ask about it. It definitely seemed contrived how she was asking. I don't mind the content coming out for sure, but it didn't seem like it was like, oh, do you know what I was just thinking about? You know, like. So I think the producers wanted like a big thing to happen with it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And so Aquaria is basically saying that she works hard for her money, doing 2-3 shows a day or night and going to the brunch, and so she's working hard in New York. And actually, but she probably also has a sugar daddy. A girl needs to eat.
A girl needs to eat.
And she is a type in the sense of like, you know, she looks young and she is young. She has this career thing going. I'm sure older gentlemen might find her entertaining and cute. And they just maybe would like to go out for dinner with someone pretty every once in a while. And she's hungry and she says, okay.
Yeah, but is she going as Aquaria or is in the boy form?
Both? Aquaria?
I don't know.
Probably boy form.
How
no?
often do like the whole thing is like how when you're a drag queen, are you like do you go on dates and drag? Or do you or is that considered to be like more I don't know, like look at this. Like do you think that like you want the sitting across from you at dinner at the keg?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
and she's just like, hi, I'm Aquaria. I'll have soup, please. Is it Italian wedding? Perfect. And you're like, does she go out and drag?
Italian wedding's a good soup. I haven't had that at all.
I don't think drag queens want to eat and drag. That's like eating a pizza in a full Halloween costume. Like, I don't know.
No, I think that she's going out in her boy version because she's a cute.
I don't think I've ever seen a drag queen eat.
No, unless it's like
right, sure, absolutely.
Unless she's like deep throating a banana on stage, right?
Maybe. I guess. If it has something sexually suggestive to do with it, then they'll eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But no, I've just never seen a drag queen eat. I just love the fact that Aquaria's like favorite. What?
No, I was saying like, should we start watching to see if we ever see a drag queen eat now?
Yes, I'll take photos. I'll take photos. Like I'll be like paparazzi. I'll be just like, and then I'll put it like on, and it'll be like on boomerang, so it's like, and I just keep it.
I feel like
on loop.
Maybe you'd see them eating like backstage between sets, and they'd be like sitting on a stool, like with their no heels on, like really manly sitting on a stool in their drag outfit.
Yeah, oh yeah, like sitting like just like manly out. It's like,
no, but eating a burger.
Yeah.
And texting.
And like not tucked.
Ew. We went too far.
Oh,
but
I went too far.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Never too far. Ms. Cracker, though, she wants a sugar daddy, and I'm like, go for it, honey. But to be fair, though, Aquaria is more sugar daddy material than Ms. Cracker is. I don't know why, but it's just.
I think it's just because prettier.
Oh, that's prettier. It.
Yeah.
As a boy. As a boy.
And as a girl.
Both, but as a boy for sure. I think that Aquaria looks like a little snobby twink.
Yes.
That I think that men are kind of like into.
Yeah, because he is like very pretty, and like some men would probably go for Aquaria type like that, and some might find Cracker to be like too real. I don't know.
Not
very,
material. She's not like coiffed and snobby looking enough as a boy.
No, exactly. Does she have a ponytail?
Yeah, like a little like thing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I hope to see Cracker take that little ponytail out.
Different kind of snip, but get the snip.
Oh.
So what about the accent debate? That's what I was talking about with the three of them. So
oh my god, okay, so like so basically Monet thinks that like people are born with accents. Is that what she thinks?
No, she thinks that the American accent was the original accent and that they went to England and they wanted to be distinguishably different from the Americans, so they put on a fake accent that is now adopted into their current accent.
No. No.
The reason why you know that for sure is because of Shakespeare, I would say. I know we talked about Shakespeare already once today, but like you could tell with how those things are written in the olden days that it's not written like American English, you know?
We doth, I don't know, friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not anyway.
I came to praise him.
and also wasn't like the Americas founded in like 100 years ago, like
yeah, like in like 18 something, 1849.
Like England's been going on for like ever.
Yeah, like there's no. Okay, so basically he thinks that like they just went there. No, because it was like yeah, it already started in England. So they were all like, and then they moved over there. I don't know. It's hard to like stem where an accent has originated from, but look at like America, like even just a Boston, New York, Chicago, a Midwestern, and a Southern accent, and they're all on the same side of the fucking U.S. So you're telling me that like they just like created this? I'm not gonna do an English accent right now, but like it's so you know it's like.
But you know what though? Okay, hold on.
So when I was a kid, I thought that people were.
That what?
Go ahead. Go. I didn't.
When you were younger, you said you thought that people were.
Oh, when I was younger, I actually thought that people were born with accents. Like I didn't realize that people like just grew with speech and they learned from their parents and they learned in their culture how to have accents. But I thought that kids were like born with accents. I was stupid.
Really cute.
So it's probably the stupidest thing I've ever said, but like other than that, I don't think that now.
Mike still believes this. No, well, when I was watching this, I was actually shocked that she actually believed this. And then I was like, oh, but then there's also flat earthers. Have you heard about that?
But people still think that the earth is flat?
Yes, and that the visual images from space of the round global earth is a ruse from NASA because they want to keep us in the dark. And at the end of the disk that we are living on, there is an ice wall that's guarded so people don't try to climb over the ice wall and fall off the disc.
Who believes this?
A lot of people. There's like flat earth community. Like I was even watching not last Big Brother UK, but the one the last regular Big Brother UK. There was a husband and wife team that believed it and was arguing it in the house. And this is like in 2017. There's like a basketball player that's like totally flat earth like preacher. Like there's so many people. And it's just like, it's actually just so dumb. Is that how you feel?
It's very dumb. Like, but I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, maybe it's just like a learning disability or something. That I apologize, friends out there who believe that the Earth is flat. Now, I can't. I've never gone and walked around the Earth. But I can tell you right now, I don't think that there would be just this ice wall, because where's this ice wall that we're not seeing? And also, like,
how, like they're saying with the sun, like, well, how do you explain the sun? And I think they said it just goes like this. Like,
oh, like in a storybook, like when you see the sun.
And I was like, well, anyways, like there was just they can't even back it up with logic, and it takes more effort to explain everything that makes sense. Like, so I'm just like, it's too hard to explain how it can be a flat Earth. So
like, I understand that it can be a flat Earth because you're constantly just walking flat. I get it. It doesn't just dip down and you start walking on a circle. The world is a very big place, ladies and gentlemen. But babies are born with accents. So all of a sudden, if I have a baby, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's a girl. Oh, she's got a British accent. Like, it's not.
So dumb. But like, I fly all the time.
So neither one exists.
I fly into like sunsets and sunrises and stuff like that, and you can actually see where the world curves. So how do you explain that? It's like our own eyes, and it's not NASA manipulating like the curve.
I don't know, babe. I don't know. I'm very scared for the world.
Yeah, it's like, and then like, it's like how thick is this like flat?
We have drag queens.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, we're flat Earth. Sorry, guys. We just went down that rabbit hole for a second.
Well,
so I love.
But that's the good thing about these little holes. The rabbit holes that we go down on these episodes of doing this really just get to show our personalities a little bit more, because we go on a little bit of a rant. It's realness. We're being real.
We're real.
So shut up, people. Shut up. We're real.
But how did you feel about RuPaul's runway look? Because I thought she looked.
Oh, is this the thing that with her face covered up?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. Like, look at it.
I loved it. And so it was Tisha Campbell, and I don't know what the other woman's name is with the guest judges.
I don't know the other one, but I love Tisha Campbell because of for two reasons. One, Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. She's one of the 3 chicks that sings. Yeah. Love her. And then I loved her on the show, the Martin Lawrence show.
Martin!
That show, I remember watching it and just laughing right out loud. I need to find that show. I need to find episodes of Martin.
I watched every episode at the time. So yes, I definitely was a Tisha Campbell fan.
Yeah.
For sure. So how do you want to do this? Do we just go through?
Well, here we go. Look at this.
Pardon?
Here's Mayhem walking down. I like that. That's pretty.
The Alaska Realness.
And then here comes Eureka.
With the cover. Eureka's polka dot cover up. Peanut vintage.
That's nice.
Well, it's
just okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
She looks very like Disney villainous. Oh, here comes the sponge. Brush your hair.
I don't know. I'm just like, I know that she's doing a bathing suit look, but just like, I wish it was a little more interesting.
I know, but like that.
And the hairline
makes it look like a wig.
Exactly.
Like if she had brushed it and made it like a little bit of like a ponytail, like it made a.
Well, and figured out her hairline.
60s like ponytail. I know. That's a man, Maureen.
I thought the hat was really tacky and it really distracted me from the outfit.
Cameron Michaels actually, like, I might be taking it back. Like, Cameron Michaels is actually pretty good too.
She's definitely upped her game, but I don't like that hat at all.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, Vixen! Oh, Vixen, look at you!
I'm
Whoa.
interested by this look. But I think that she's not feminine enough for me to like it. Like, if Aquaria did this, I'd probably be like, wow. But, like, there's something about Miss Vixen that's not soft, and I just don't think that it works for this look to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's so amazing. Like, what?
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, I'm like,
because she's also very good with the ponytail.
Yeah, it's so fun, like a nice little prop.
And she's able to whip it around.
I loved it.
Oh, here comes this one.
The only thing I liked about this was the hat.
And that's what they said too.
The hat was cool though. I mean, I'd want to own that hat.
Oh, it looks like looks like a
like a what?
Hair hat from, like, if I could turn, like, royalty. I don't know. That's what I was getting from that. Oh, here comes Monique Hart. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just I thought that the crown. It looked like a crown meets Cher's Turn Back Time video hat.
Oh, I actually like this look. I thought it was interesting.
That's all right.
Well, I like the watermelons, like the braids, blonde braids.
I could go for some watermelon right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love watermelon. Oh, Blair St. Clair, you are just, oh, that's so good. Her little hair, I love that little, oh, it's very like Catwoman. It's very Julie Newmar.
Yes, I know. I like this look. The whole look, it was really well put together. Her little props with her glasses and, like, yeah, I thought she played the role really well. Now, Asia here, like, I think she had the right idea, but I just don't think that she executed it fully. Like, she needed more balls.
She needed more balls. It's very nude.
She just needed more balls. Or maybe the balls
she just looks very nude. Yeah.
But, I mean, I thought that, like, it looked okay, but she could have gone further. See, like, I don't know. I just don't like her.
Her wig is on point. I love her wig. But, like, it's the whole, like, not taking herself seriously like a female. I don't know. It's very, I get her drag, but I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just there's something about her that is not genuine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sold here.
We know that's not your butt. So then they go for a commercial. And then let's go through the next look. I actually like doing that because
I don't mind this. It's working
all right, so here's Mayhem Miller.
Yeah. I mean, I think she looks like a goddess. Queen of the North Pole.
She's got great eyes to wear those contacts.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think that, like, it's winning. I like that she took off her fur here, Miss Eureka. But I don't know. I just don't like that it was short. If you had
like too much leg.
Sorry.
Like too much leg.
Well, it's a winter look. You probably wouldn't wear that in the winter. Who's that?
This wasn't bad.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind it. I like the fact that the slit was going up, but I think that she needs to start incorporating wigs a little bit more because she's not as feminine as some of the other drag queens. And I think that she's going to not stand out for the right reasons shortly.
How long does it take them to, like, film all these, like...
I don't know. They must give them, like, an hour to change looks. Like, I have no idea, though. I like Cameron. I like the fact that she was all shimmered up and she looked cold.
Oh, that's a nice wig. That's a nice wig on the Vixen.
The Vixen, this is the first time I thought she looked pretty. And I liked her look, kind of into the woods type realness.
Yeah, come on, Narnia. That's very
She looks a little bit softer, and that's what I think my problem was with Vixen, is that she just looks too hard all the time. My girl.
I don't know about this look. What is this?
No, but I like the hand-dyed, dyed fur. It's unique.
She looks cozy. She looks soft.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind. I would have preferred if it was like a gown, but I thought it looked good.
This was okay.
Yeah, she should have gotten a little bit more props for this look, I think. It was more long. I wanted everybody to wear like long fur dresses, basically. But I think the problem is she doesn't look pretty.
Like that's a man Maury? Yeah.
I like this look. I love that jacket.
I like the fur arms.
That's what I mean. Jacket.
Just like a little gorilla.
I like it.
Like a little pink gorilla. Like it's funny. I like it.
I like that look too.
I declare, Blair St. Clair. Like she just looks like she looks like just a Real Housewife bitch.
Kind of Cruella de Vil here a little bit with her black and white.
Like the makeup on the eyes are just wicked. Her cheekbones are fucking fantastic. Like it'll be a damn shame when she goes home.
You don't think she's gonna win it?
I want her to win it. She's technically my first choice. That's who I wanted for my first choice.
Right, but you
picked Aquaria that I had to take Cracker because I didn't want you to have both.
That would have been pretty good.
And then when you were like, you get Blair St. Clair, I was like, perfect.
I just thought that she was not going to be able to change it up, but she's proven me very wrong. We didn't say anything about Asia. Okay, point taken.
Well, because Asia ends up getting into the bottom because all of her looks are not suddenly memorable. Like the fact that we're talking over it, we're not like, oh, look at this one. Like here's Cracker, cool, awesome, great.
Kind of like it.
Yeah.
I don't like her little hoppity hop walk. It just she makes it look like she's super short. I feel like she's 4'9".
I love how those all look like those could have been Martian looks.
Right? So now this is the Martian eleganza, or vice versa. Mayhem. Oh yeah, I like this. It wasn't Martian really, but it was kind of like Grace Jones realness, but gold and red.
So in Untucked, because Mayhem is safe, she has those red contacts. So it's just Eureka dressed like this, yelling at the Vixen, who's dressed like the way she is, and Mayhem is just keep cutting to Mayhem, and she just has these red eyes. It's hilarious. It's
I don't know how this look is Martian, but
yeah, I don't know either. Here's that red outfit.
I mean, it's looks better than. Oh, it's pretty bad.
The gas mask I love.
I'm into that too.
The gas mask with the makeup, it looks really, really great.
Is it saying that you can't? I don't know. You can't breathe on Mars?
I don't know. I don't think you can. Karen Michaels, your phone's not working. Okay, that's not a real phone.
But I like her look. It was interesting.
It's great. Come on, your phone's not working. Come on.
It's her intergalactic transporter.
Wow, that's a man, Maureen. Vixen.
Let's see her.
Come on, Blue Wig. Yeah,
it's kind of arts and crafty again, and then she's so skinny and I don't know. It doesn't say Mars to me, but it's okay. Because if they're gonna do that kind of look, go what's her name, Lilu from Fifth Element, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like this is like How to Rock It, right? This, I mean, it's not necessarily Mars, but like it tells a story kind of thing.
Yeah.
All these people, I don't know. I just felt it was really cohesive, and I felt like I was interested in this look, and I thought she looked great, kind of Lady Gaga-esque.
I thought that looked beautiful. Yeah. Oh, Dusty Ray Bottoms. Hey there. With your short hair and your boy face.
I mean, I do think that she does better than she was given praise for.
It reminds me of Thorgy.
A little bit.
Like, she won't be on All Stars.
I don't think she will, though.
No. Who's this? Oh, come on, Monique Hart. It was like a reveal and a drop down. I like the hair. Like, it doesn't even look like Monique. Oh, that's Monique. There she is.
I like this look. I didn't think it was Martian, but I thought it was hot.
Yeah, it's definitely not
like the Grammys, you know?
Yeah, it's not like Grammys are in space.
Exactly. I like the look, but it wasn't space time.
Oh, I do declare Blair St. Clair. You're like Judy Jetson. It looks like your hair is like
it. It's great.
Like pink cotton candy. She's cute.
Well, and she has like ideas and she executes them well.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice.
Let's see.
And last but not least.
There's two more.
Oh, there's two more. Oh. What's coming out of your head, Asia O'Hara? That's a funny looking ponytail. And your swim cap.
I mean, I see kind of what she's trying to go for a little bit, even though it's kind of Whoville. But I like that.
Would you just spit it out of her mouth?
Like, I don't know, foam balls from like, I don't know, a craft store. Or like maybe she got like a delivery and she has those popcorn like packing things. I don't know.
It's good, but it's like, well, it's good for like a look for like the costume of being this, but like, would that be a functional thing? Like, could you breathe in that? I know that there's vents, but still.
I don't know. I'm not really into the look. I mean, I like the hat on the head thing, but I don't know. I'm never really that impressed when I see a bodysuit. I don't care. Don't care.
So those were the looks, everybody.
Business.
Those were the 3 looks for everybody. What was your favorite? Write a comment down below and let us know what your favorite.
Obviously.
My favorite, I would say, is Blair St. Clair, Aquaria, and Mayhem.
Okay.
Those are my favorites.
I can go with that. I can go with that.
So then they go into deliberation for the judges.
Mm-hmm.
And who is safe?
It was surprising, actually, probably for you, but safe was Blair St. Clair, Eureka, Mayhem, Monique, and the Vixen.
Yes, because those are all the people that go on Untucked, and then they have that big, huge fight.
Right.
So then, and then while that happens, then they all go back there, and then they all fight again. So, so Cameron Michaels was in the bottom or the top?
I had a question mark for her. Let me see. I'm just on a site. Hold on. Where is she? It puts high on this site. So the lows were Asia and Dusty Ray Bottom. So they only had 2 lows on this particular.
And Monet.
It has here that Monet is. What does that mean?
Monet survives the lip sync. The fact that she's in the bottom.
Oh, bottom 2. Okay, so yeah, Monet is one of the bottom 2. So Monet was also low. So Cameron was high. Ms. Cracker was high. Aquaria was high. Lows were Asia, Monet, and Dusty.
Yeah.
There you go. I wanted you to get to the point.
So for points, for tops I get 10, and for bottoms I get -10. So I just break even.
So Monique was in a bottom, so I get -5. Asia is in the bottom. Asia. Wait, was Monique in the bottom?
Not Monique, Monet.
Those names.
So Asia and Monet. So you gained 20 with Cameron and Aquaria, but you lost 20 with Asia and Monet.
Wait, no, I have bottom looks are for plus and -5.
Oh, -5. Okay.
So top looks are +5. So top looks were Cameron on mine. Safe is the Vixen. Monet was a -5. Asia was a -5. So yeah, and Aquaria was a +5.
So you get points for Aquaria winning the main challenge.
Hold on, I haven't gotten there yet. Let me just, so the top, what was Monique? Monique was a bottom look, or was she safe?
Monique was safe.
Okay. So I got 5 points for Aquaria, -5 points for Asia, -5 points for Monet, +5 points for Cameron. The Vixen was safe. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And so for the main challenge, and I get 15 for Aquaria.
Yes.
Nobody removed the wig.
No.
Okay, so Asia cried in front of the judges when she kind of admitted that she was putting a lot more effort and time into the other queens' looks, and all the queens I felt were standing up for her on the runway stage.
Oh, I love the fact that she did that. They all did that. That was so nice.
She was like, okay, they're not pretending like she didn't help.
Yes.
So does she get a +10 or -10 for crying in front of the judges?
She gets +10.
Okay, thanks. So to cry, bottom looks, queen comes back, no. Survives a lip sync was, who was the lip sync again? Asia? No.
Monet won points with Monet.
Monet, so +5, okay.
Yes.
And that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay, so let me just add these up. So 20, so 30. 5. 0 +5. So I got 40 points this episode, correct?
Yes, and I got 0.
Sweet, I'm past you finally.
So what is the scores right now?
Right now I'm at 100 points and you're at 85.
Oh my god, I have to take.
Wait, no, you must have got a. Oh, they cancel each other out. Because okay.
My boss is calling me.
All right, we're almost done.
We're almost done. I'll call him back in a few minutes.
Yeah, no, like, okay, so that's pretty good. I'm happy that I'm finally not in a deficit here with you, because I feel like I have a pretty strong team.
It's a very good thing, because like I knew that Dusty wasn't going to win, and I knew that Calorie wasn't going to win, and I knew that my people are not going to win, and then you have some people that I know are not going to win. So like it's going to come down to, what's going to be great is that if it comes down to like Blair St. Clair and Cracker, and you have Monet Exchange and the Vixen and Gallic, it's just going to get better.
Who do you propose will be the final 3?
I'm only going to go based off of like logistics and stuff like that. I think it's going to be the Vixen, Monet Exchange, and Cracker.
Really?
Yeah.
Final 3. You think the Vixen's going to make it all the way through to the final 3?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, she's on my team, so I'm all right with that. I actually think it's going to be a little bit younger. I think it's going to be Blair, Asia. I think Asia's going to figure it out, and Aquaria.
Sorry, you think it's going to be Asia, O'Hara, Aquaria, and who?
Blair.
Okay. That's cool with me. That's fine.
Yeah, because
Well,
I think
we're both going to be wrong. So.
well, I mean, I guess I like what all of them bring to the table when they're on. The only problem with Aquaria is she's not necessarily that funny sometimes, like on demand, but I think that kind of like Violet Chachki, how she was able to kind of, her looks were so good that they at least kept her safe when she wasn't winning. So I feel like Aquaria has a little bit of that in her. With Miss Cracker, yeah, I think she has the potential because she's a comedy queen, but I feel like her looks are not as exciting. So I feel like she's kind of like big hair, cool. But you know what? We'll ask the same question again after Snatch Game. So hopefully that's next episode. And then I'll really be able to tell who is in the running, I think.
How many people have left right now? 4? And they started off with, so they have 10. So they could do Snatch Game next. Or they might, or maybe in 3 episodes when there's 8.
They usually do it when it's 10. More times than not, it's been when it's 10.
Yes, of course.
Episode 5. So I might see if I can find what the episode's going to be about, because I don't remember them doing a preview for the next episode.
They do a preview, but like it's nothing. I can do the preview right now.
Do it.
Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in 2 seconds when they do the lip sync and Dusty Ray Bottoms goes home.
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention that.
Yeah, which was like they did.
Actually, we need to talk about this a little bit. So the lip sync happens. It was to Nicki Minaj's song, and
Yes.
Monet Exchange. She really turned it on. Like at the beginning, I was like, okay, whatever. They're both just lip syncing and like whatever, dancing. I was watching it with my mom, and then all of a sudden, like Monet just like turns it up, and then when she does like the jump, I'm like death drop, and then she did it. Me and my mom both screamed.
That was so funny.
So yeah, I was like, Dusty, you are sweet, but there's no way that you can command a stage when you're in the presence of Miss Monet. So
It's so good.
Dusty wasn't bad though.
Dusty wasn't bad, but it was like he goes, that's not my he would never do a Nicki Minaj song, so
Exactly. And like I felt that it could have just been the editing, but the judges were really into what Monet was throwing down. They're just laughing.
And that was the first time Rue says, now that was a lip sync for your life. Because they both like brought it out.
Yeah. Did you think that she was going to say both of them?
No.
Okay.
Because I knew someone told me who went home. So like before I watched it. So I didn't.
You hang around with people that are annoying.
No, I actually asked because I was like at the Rupaul show.
Right. Oh, right.
I was like at the actual so there was this Bring It to the Runway show at the Danforth Music Hall, and it was the Vixen, Monet Exchange, and Miss Cracker, and Kim Chi hosted it, brutal, and then Safanda Cox from Toronto and Jada Hudson from Toronto, awesome, they killed it, we're so great. It was an okay show, but at the actual event, I was missing both. So I had friends go to the live taping of Big Brother Canada, and there was the episode of Drag Race, which we were reviewing, that played. So I went to the show, and I was like, okay, fine, just tell me who got kicked off of Big Brother. And then it was this big, like, wah! And I was like, okay. And then I just got to the bar afterwards. It's like, who got kicked off Drag Race? They're like, do you want me to tell you? And I was like, Dusty. And I was like, damn it, I lost a person.
Oh.
But oh well, whatever. And then so the preview for next week is, I like when they all dance on the stage like this. World of Wonder. Oh,
you'll be appearing on the daytime talk show, Aussie Rock.
Your husband has been cheating on you behind your back.
I think we're ready for the breakthrough. I don't know what she's doing.
I thought you were amazing.
Shania Twain.
You stole the friggin' show. You had to act with a real.
I love her from True
How
Blood.
you doing again, girl?
I had to see the movie actually.
I'm in the reflection on the TV.
Oh.
Hello there. All right, friends, that was the end of our episode. We are not saying that we are drag queens, and we don't think that drag is very easy. So we appreciate everybody and all their talents that they do. And congratulations to the final 10 for making it this far. And I'm Michael Pez.
I'm Chantele Francis.
And thank you for watching. You can subscribe down below. Any questions that you have, you can ask us.
Or
if you don't agree with us, then put that too. Or you can follow us at Realness, which is with 3 S's on Instagram. You can find me under Michael Pez and
me at ShanFranFran on Instagram. Share this with your friends, subscribe, do it, and leave us a comment and complain about our opinions. And we'd love to hear. So till next week, ciao.
Bye.
Fuck it up.